Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm your 2016 presidential candidate, and you are watching 2016 presidential candidate Michelle Hope Walker's Road to the White House series. And today is February 4th, 2016. So today is Thursday, February 4th, 2016. So I am so excited to be here with you all. Two debates, two Democrat Party debates, and gone by, and some Republican candidates have been having their own little town hall events in the midst of the times the Democrats were having their debates and town halls. Which, it makes sense. I mean, we're all running for president, so we all are constantly busy doing things. And so God is good. God is good. I mean, again, it's your choice. At the end of the day, it is the people's choice. But my point is that the people need to make sure and be aware of the candidates that's running for president, so their choices not get limited. And that's where the media comes into play. They need to show all of us. But thank God for social media and different things that we still can get ourselves out there. But God's good. So it's for the people to pick. But my thing as a candidate, because I'm a presidential candidate, my name is Michelle Hope Walker, is to continue to get myself out there to let you know I can run this country, and I know that I would make a good president. One thing Bernie Sanders mentioned today in the Democrat presidential debate that MSNBC had, is he talked about it's not just even about the knowledge, but it's also about your decision making. And for me, like I've told you, it's also about care. Because we heard all tonight Hillary go on and on and on about what she knows, and they love to just throw out the foreign policy issue. I think they put that out there for her. And she does seem so good and relaxed about that. But I'm like, Hillary, what about what's going on in America? I mean, yes, I know as a president, I'm going to deal with foreign policy. And, also through my series and through as I'm running for president, my goal also is to educate the electorate, all the public, about what actually goes on. When you're president, you have all these advisors and all these people that help. You have the best people that know, well, hopefully you picked, because we get to pick. We pick thousands and thousands of people to work for us under our administration. But I know I would pick the best people in foreign policy that would help me. And again, I've studied foreign policy myself in college, and then just keeping up with it even throughout the years and staying on top of it. But the key issues that's affecting us, the United States of America, is what's going on in America. So I'm like, kudos, Hillary, we give you the award on winning foreign policy. I mean, even Bernie Sanders was like, thank you for your knowledge, because you are good. We all agree, Hillary, you're good on foreign policy. Kudos. But we need you to speak that confident and positive when we're talking to you about Black Lives Matters. Matter of fact, when Black Lives Matters is talking to you, I would love to see you so calm, relaxed, positive. But she's done a lot of things, I guess, to try to make up for that negative image in media that we've seen of how she mistreated Black Lives Matters. That she's really tried to make sure she, got plenty of media with her hugging blacks and all kind of other stuff that she's doing. But, the thing with Hillary, I just don't trust. I don't trust her because she's part of the machine. That's something I can say Bernie Sanders is so true on. Hillary is part of that machine, and for me, even though sometimes I'm like, Lord, because y'all know I'm a praying sister, I'm a Christian, I shouted on the mountaintops, I love God, yes I do, Mary, yes, Erica, I love God. You don't love God? What's wrong with you? Oh, that's my Erica song, oh, Erica Campbell, but anyway, so I love God, so anyway, back to what I'm talking about, which that's a lot about what I'm talking about, because also, through this, for me as a Christian, because again, this is like a diary in a sense, of my candidacy, my presidential candidacy, and where I talk about the ups, the downs, the challenges, the kudos, the celebrations, and everything in my campaign. And for me as a Christian, a person that loves God, knows that I'm rooted and grounded in the Word. That's the first thing I wake up on is on God. That's my first thing, Now, I noticed Hillary on the town hall with CNN. She'd start bringing in, and I don't know if she had all her stories right. It reminded me of Tyler Perry movies when you quoting the Bible, but you quoting stuff out of context. But kudos to her because that's good if she do have a relationship with God. I know she mentioned being Catholic and all this other stuff. I'm like, well, good. And then she get a little daily tweet every day. Okay. But I just have to say, and I stay prayed up because I stay critiquing myself as well. But I'm just like, it's just Hillary. Even when I try to just be like, okay, Lord, she is a woman. We do need a woman in president. That would be good. Let me see. But, if they would just vote for me, but a lot of y'all have been so brainwashed that sometimes you still think I'm a joke. When I sit here and tell you I'm running for president, I'm like, I'm not a joke. I am a comedian, but this is what I'm not joking. I am for real running for president. But whatever you want to see me as, the key thing is vote for me. If you think it's a joke and that makes you vote for me, good. Just vote for me. Vote for me and support my campaign. Whatever works, whatever sets good in your mind for you to support me. Kudos, whatever, So look, if they just would vote me, Michelle Hope Walker, for president of the United States of America, and I know that still can happen. There's a lot that can happen between now and November 8th, 2016. Oh my gosh, there's a lot that can happen. Even when I think about the Obama campaign, you have to look and you have to think about that at one time they thought he was a laughing stock. It's like, ha ha ha. You had all kind of people. Ron and John Lewis, bless his heart, and we had just different folks that looked at him like he was crazy for running for president. Now, again, they changed their mindset since then, but that goes to show you sometimes our own people look at us like, and you just had a lot of different people like, but then things change. Things change, things change, and certain people started looking at him like maybe he would be a good one. So, you never know what can happen to others. But anyway, so through these months. But, even when I look at Hillary, because again, I'm running for president, but at the same time, I know one of us is going to end up becoming president. I want you to vote me in as president, but I know if it's not me, it's going to be someone. So I'm watching the whole race. The Republicans are looking at picking. I'm looking at who Democrats are looking at picking. Now I'm running as an independent. And pretty much I'm a Democrat. At least for all my life, pretty much I've been a Democrat. But I decided to run independent for president because I didn't want to go to the political bosses and the challenges. As you see, the Bernie's going through the Democrat Party. They thought they had Hillary sealed to be the nominee. And when Bernie came up out of they were like thrown off. And so they are constantly trying to make things fit more for Hillary, which that's wrong because the party's not supposed to do that. The party's supposed to be equal in support of all those candidates that are running under the Democrat Party. And then another person you want to know that we're honoring, the Michelle Hope Walker show this month, is Shirley Chisholm. And when you see that story, somewhere down the line, it was within her own folks, her own party, where she didn't end up getting nominated. And she was an African-American woman that ran for president 1972 and under the Democrat Party. So, didn't want to do with political party boss type stuff. So anyway, and then something I have to pray. I have to stay prayed up because I'm praying that Bernie and Hillary is not screwing both of us. I really, that they both are not screwing us. I mean, both of us, well, all of us. Because I know for a minute with it just being Hillary out there, it was getting, what some people would say boring. Not to me because I love politics. I love deciding who gets what, when, where, and how, because that is the impact that, goes on in our neighborhoods. Whoever is deciding who gets what, when, how, where impacts our neighborhoods, impacts what it looks like, impacts progress, But for some, the race was getting boring. And so I'm praying and hoping that this is not a game and we're not being played, that they just brought Bernie in to rise up hype and to give Hillary a challenge, and that they already got this thing set in stone, that still they plan for Hillary to win, and I don't know, maybe Bernie may do vice president, I don't know, but I'm like, please don't play us, because I know that's how dirty politics can be, you know what I'm saying? That's how and that's why I tell y'all to vote for me, because really when you look at it, all of them, at least who the media is showing, all of them are still part of the 1%. I don't care how much they try to act like, because they always get me when they talk about, I'm part of the real people. I'm like, really? No, I'm part of the 99% real people. Come walk a day in my shoes. No, I'm part of the, I don't know what you call them real, but I'm part of the real. But anyway, so it goes back to what I'm trying to say in relation to Hillary, that even when I just try to make myself just, I can't just, to be like, oh, come on, Hillary, you're a woman, come on. But, with Hillary, it's not about that she's a woman. And I know even research and studies have been trying to figure out why women are not rallying behind Hillary. Because the things, and here's why. The thing is because a lot of things that Hillary is doing, is not related to her gender. We don't trust her. She will say something, know that she's lying, but I guess she's just figuring, but if I say it, they'll believe me. I mean, she is such a prime example of people just thinking if I say it, they'll believe me. And I'm a woman and I'm not lying, so not all women lie. I'm keeping it real. I mean, but Hillary is not. And then she is part of the political machine, the political boss. I mean, yes, kudos to the good things that she's done, but I just be like, no, Hillary, no, not this time either. I mean, instead of getting better from 2008 to now, it's almost like she's gotten worse. I mean, and I pray because I don't like to negatively talk about it. And I'm not putting her down personally. I think Hillary is a great person personally. And I do see the challenges that, she does run into as being a woman. But then also the majority of her challenges is not gender-based for her. Like for me, a lot of the challenges that I face in running for president is race-based, gender-based, and social-economical class-based. That's what, so I'm coming up 3 hurdles, because I got people looking at me crazy, like, even though we got Obama in office, I still got people looking at me like, you black, and you running for, because they figure if you ain't got the political bosses behind you, you're not, figure, well, eventually Obama ended up having political bosses behind him that helped him, eventually, maybe not the beginning, but but, I don't know, but really independence is the one that pushed Obama, and that's why I tell people, why people get so much with these 2 parties and think, oh, the 2 parties mean the world and everything. Not so. It's the independents. Shouts out to New Hampshire because New Hampshire is a state that has a large number of independents. But we think for ourselves, we don't need a political boss trying to tell us who we need to vote for. And don't get me wrong. Political leaders in the parties, they can be informative, but they're always supposed to stay fair and neutral too within the party on providing the information, but not doing the little different political boss type, corrupt type activity to go for one candidate in their party over the other. So, but Hillary, I just, but she's a cool person. Even the Michelle Hope Walker show in March, where I'm honoring all the women that ran for president, all the women that have ran for president and women in politics, honor, Hillary's included in that honor, but so I honor her as a woman. I honor her, but even a person. But as president, I just feel like we're going to get the same thing. I just feel like if we vote for Hillary, we will get the same thing we have been getting. Now, Obama has been doing good. I don't believe, and I guess somebody has told Hillary because she really changed her tune. So somebody told Hillary along the way, start pumping up Obama. Because to me, she never really had liked Obama. And she talks about, but I did go and be his Secretary of State, but you didn't stay to be his Secretary of State. And the whole time still act like you really didn't like the man. Yes, Hillary Clinton acted like, and she did not like President Barack Obama. Throughout the campaign of 2008, when she worked for him, I really just feel like she felt like that was a good political move, So, for her to act like, oh, I want to go work for him because I like him, that's not it. It was a good political move for you. And then because you were ready for your next political move, you resigned from that and moved on because you like, this is what I'm really trying to do. And it gets nothing wrong going after your goals, aspirations, that's what I'm doing. But let's keep it clear. Hillary is not Obama. Hillary is not Obama. So don't fall for that trick of thinking that Hillary gonna get up in there and keep the Obama movement going. I don't believe that. I believe Hillary is more corporate, and Hillary is more with, as Bernie talked about, more with that corporate type system, and more with that that you can't trust. You know what I'm saying? And it's just real. Being president, no. I don't trust her. I do not trust her. And even when you was watching MSNBC, Hillary may have just said something on the show, and then they would show what she said just recently, or even some years back. They're totally different. Now, don't get me wrong. Yes, we change our viewpoints at times. Yes, we do. But then let's admit it. That's why I date these videos. That's why I tell y'all today is Thursday, February 4th, 2016. Today is Thursday, February 4th, 2016. So this is my viewpoint today. But if I'm questioned about something in the future and I may have gained some more knowledge and learned something, I'm going to let you know that is how I felt at that time with the knowledge I had at that time. But now that I got more knowledge, this is how I see it. But sometimes Hillary just be flat out lies. She won't even admit to that she said what she said. They got to pull out videos on her to remind her, yeah, you did say that. So, and I noticed on MSNBC, they asked her about, somebody was asking about, okay, well, make those speeches public. Who you made the speeches to, and then the transcriptions of the speeches. Where you transcribe the speeches, so in print, we can read what your speeches said. She said, well, she looked, when you should see the look on her face. What it looked like. She said, I'll check into that. Then, she knew she had to get herself together because she knew we was looking at how she was responding facially. Because nonverbal tells a lot, too, when they asked her that question. But anyway, I do like you, Hillary. I do like you. I just, oh my gosh, as much as I want a woman president, that's why I'm running. Vote for me. Please vote for me for president. We don't have to go to Hillary to vote for me for president because, oh gosh. Bernie, I'm like, if not me, Bernie. I want you to vote for me. I want you to vote for me. And of course, I'm going to vote for myself. Because there's differences between me and Bernie. Where Bernie and Hillary and all of them still leaving out the poor. They're still not the poor and the homeless. And matter of fact, kudos to New Hampshire. To an article in New Hampshire that talked about the low income and the poor and the homeless. They just feel left out because all they keep hearing is people talking about the middle class. And so that's why I say the poor, which I like to call them rich because they're not poor, but that's what quote unquote the word that society has used to label them, And so, sometimes to get our point across, we need to use that societal word also to help get that money. Because they be trying to say, because they don't be wanting to give the poor, money, whatever the case might be, But anyway, they have left them out. And that's why I say poor people, homeless people, disabled people, Asians, Armenians, because they done left classes of peoples. Our Native Americans, you hardly ever hear them talk about other races of people. They talk about Latinos, they talk about us blacks. And still, again, as you get Bernie and Hillary, together, they didn't even really throw the race question out there no more. Is it over? No, it's not over. It's still a race question. We're still trying to figure out who gonna represent. Who gonna be fair? And then y'all just at the end of the day, I'm still looking that at least who the media is covering to be our president, who the media is covering, everybody's white again. It's almost like some people are like, well, you know what? We really don't care as long as they white again. And I know we have that sector out there. I know we do. Because we have some racist people in America. Racist people. Melissa with MSNBC that does some stuff for them that, does correspondence with them. Somebody was basically threatening her because of her race. So America still has a long way to go. But I'm just like, so we really have to watch it. Because when they're trying to say, oh, well, I'm different and I'm different, well, you all are white. again, I love you white people. I always have to, when we say this, we have to put it out there, because they're talking about blacks and Latinos and what they think we think all day long. But when we start talking about what we think white people think, and white people say, oh, you're racist, you're trying to get away from God. No, I love God. I do, and I love all people. But we still have to watch it, and that theory of white is better, white knows best, and well, the rest. We have to get out of that, And then what about the justice? What about the justice? Not really talking a lot about the justice anymore either. What about the justice? It is sad that our kids, before they even get grown, lives are being destroyed by this injustice, stereotypes, biases, not getting the quality education that they deserve. That every kid should be getting a quality education. I don't care what race you are. I don't care if you care about your ethnicity. It does not matter what neighborhood you live in. You should be getting a quality education. So still I didn't hear enough about our issues. And especially when they start talking about foreign policy, as much time as they spend on. I know they only did that for Hillary. And that's what, so you got to watch the news, and you have to research and look who owns MSNBC. And also, it finally came out, because I've been telling y'all that, okay, women, we pray for you all. You can look at my past videos. Go to youtube.com, put in Michelle Hope Walker Speaks, to some other videos. But I talked about this before, the Bill Cosby issue, where I've told you, and I don't know what's what, we pray for women, pray for Bill. But it's very interesting that all that stuff didn't start coming out until Bill Cosby was about to buy NBC. So a lot of people didn't know about the Bill Cosby was about to buy NBC. But I just seen something. If you go to my Facebook, I've been putting it out there over and over and over and over again. God bless to Kayvon Shaw, PKA, Professor Griff, a Public Enemy. And he also has his Sirius Radio show, so be tuning in to that as well. But they put the article out there, and so I shared that. So again, it goes back to who owns stuff. So you seen when Bill Cosby was about to buy NBC, they let all hell break loose on him. So y'all could, I know, don't be telling me you ain't racist. Get on America. Get on these people that got the money that's pushing this racism. Because see, a lot of us ain't got the money. We're not pushing racism. It's the ones that got the money that keep trying to enforce systemic racism. Okay? So anyway, it goes back to who owns MSNBC, who owns NBC, who owns these different media forms that are the key ones that's pushing this political talk. Because these are the ones that are only going to say what the people who own them allow them to say. And only allow them to put out certain information. But again, y'all better keep calling y'all media, letting them know, hey, Michelle Hope Walker is running for president. Y'all haven't covered her. What's going on? But the key thing is y'all vote for me. That's the key thing. Let me get ready to wrap this up because we're already on 23 minutes. So the key thing you all is vote for me. So I know I put in my notes that, when Hillary got to talking about the broader street, I was like, oh my gosh, Right, the broader street is that you are not talking about poor people, homeless people, or justice or education or racism in America. Racism is killing people in America. Why are we having enough of that? That is a top issue. Our kids are being killed or either taken away, put in prisons, all over racism. No, that's a top issue. Oh, and when Hillary said, look at my record. Oh, my gosh. And I was like, and your record don't look good. I'm like, no, you did not, Hillary, call out your record. I love Hillary, though, y'all. I have to say that because I don't want y'all to think I don't like her. God, I love her. God knows I do. But I have to help y'all understand that political machine. And see, when Bernie talks about the political boss and what he's up against, what we're all up against when we're up against Hillary, he real on that. Because when you're putting yourself out here as a leader, as I am, they will try to come against you in every way possible to destroy you. Hillary is an actor. Y'all need to put her in one of them movies. Hillary, try acting because you're good at it. So she knows when to cry. She knows when to talk about God, when it's time to talk about God. She knows when to act like I'm superhero. She knows when to, MSNBC showed a little bit of that too, through their footage. So I don't know, maybe in MSNBC is for Bernie. I don't know. But again, I just hope the Democrat Party is not trying to trick us all. And this is all a little setup where Bernie and Hillary are all in on just trying to get the Democrat Party motivated. And they already know Hillary is going to be the one they're going to put up in the forefront. Because I don't trust Hillary. I say vote for me, Michelle Hope Walker. That's the key thing. But if I don't get in, I'd rather see Bernie in than Hillary. And it's not a gender thing. I mean, I want to see a woman president, which is why I'm running. And again, men, I'm not saying men that y'all not good, but it's time for us. But see, the thing with me that I tell people, if you want to make history, is that it's not even just the gender with me. It's also about I'm part of the 99%. In the struggle, been through the struggle. I know what to do. Give me those resources and that power to help all of us in America. Not just that 1%. And then, yes, I happen to be a woman. Yes, I am a woman. And so most definitely I know women issues. And then, yes, I'm an African-American woman, which we have a whole set of different challenges that other people do not even begin to relate and understand that we go through from being an African-American woman and a black woman, And then I am an African-American black, so I see in the neighborhood what we go through and what we as mothers go through when our child is taken from us over some minor stuff or something they didn't even do and locked away for years. Our family members locked away for years and then mistreated in the jails. It's a modern day slavery. So I know. And then we're talking about what she knows. Let me tell you what I know, Hillary. I know. I'm here. I know. So, basically, at the end of the day, vote for me, you all. Vote for me. The GOP Republican debate Saturday. You got to watch all of it, y'all. You got to watch it because we got to look at who we up against, who we running against, what they saying. Do not vote Republican. I'll tell you that right now. Do not vote Republican. Do not vote Republican. Vote for me, Michelle Hope Walker, for United States of America President 2016. But do not vote Republican. Please don't. I know Donald Trump sounds good after a while, but don't. I don't know why he ran for the Republican Party. That was a no-no for him. Sorry, Donald, no. No, you got with the wrong party. No. Because when we talk about systemic racism and when we talk about helping poor and the homeless and education, we do not want the Republican Party. No, we don't. All right, you all. So I got to go ahead and wrap this up. I always want to get to a lot of stuff. I can't get to everything. But that's why I said just stay tuned. Stay tuned. But we got to look at everything. Number one, get registered to vote. If you are not registered to vote yet, get registered to vote. New Hampshire, vote for me. New Hampshire, vote for me. New Hampshire, vote for me. Let me see, ways to reach me. My phone number, 323-338-6580. 323-338-6580. You can call me or you can text me. Just always let me know who you are. Also, you subscribe to my YouTube channel. So you go to youtube.com, put in Michelle Hope Walker Speaks, and my videos should pull up, and then just click on my channel and you see all my videos. You can go to Facebook. That's facebook.com, Michelle Hope Walker Speaks, period. Listen, I love that. I speak, listen. You can tweet me, Hope_Speaks. So you have been watching 2016 presidential candidate Michelle Hope Walker's Road to the White House series. And today is February 4th, 2016, Thursday. So again, stay tuned, you all. I'm still on this road. I'm trying to educate us. I'm on the road. I need your help and support. Get my name out there. And I'm also just educating us and also just sharing information, because this decision is very important, you all. 4 Supreme Court Justice, up to 4 Supreme Court Justices. The next president, when we talk about justice, that's real. Okay, let me sign off before it gets to the 30-minute mode. Okay, so God bless. I'm your 2016 presidential candidate, Michelle Hope Walker, and I need your vote.